Video 260. Social Security disability to retirement. What changes at full retirement age? If you've been receiving Social Security disability insurance, there's a transition coming that catches a lot of people by surprise. When you reach full retirement age, your disability benefit doesn't stop. It simply converts into a retirement benefit. Here's what actually changes and what doesn't. The conversion itself. When you reach full retirement age, Social Security automatically converts your SSDI benefit to a retirement benefit. In most cases, the dollar amount stays exactly the same. There's no new application to file, no gap in payments, and no reduction simply because of the switch. This automatic conversion is genuinely one of the more seamless parts of the Social Security system, and it happens without you needing to do anything at all. What actually does change? While the payment amount typically stays level, some of the rules around it shift. The strict disability review process, including periodic continuing disability reviews to confirm you're still medically disabled, ends. Once you're on retirement benefits, your medical condition is no longer relevant to your eligibility. The earnings limits that apply to working while on disability are replaced by the separate earnings limits that apply to working while collecting early retirement benefits, which can actually be more generous depending on your specific age and circumstances. Why this distinction actually matters. Day to day, it's worth understanding why Social Security draws this line at all. SSDI exists specifically to replace income for people unable to work due to disability, so it makes sense that it comes with ongoing medical reviews to confirm that's still the case. Retirement benefits, by contrast, are simply a function of your age and earnings history, with no medical requirement attached at all. Once the conversion happens, you have exactly the same rights and rules as anyone who retired at that age through the traditional path, including the same options around spousal benefits, taxation, and working while collecting. Medicare coverage continues. Uninterrupted. If you were on SSDI for 2 years, you were already enrolled in Medicare regardless of your age. That Medicare coverage continues without interruption through the conversion to retirement benefits. There's no new enrollment period to worry about, no gap in coverage, and no new decisions forced on you by the transition itself. Your existing Medicare Advantage or Part D plan, if you have one, also continues as normal. What this means for your planning. Because your benefit amount generally doesn't change, this transition is less about taking action and more about understanding what's happening, so it doesn't feel confusing when your Social Security paperwork starts referring to a retirement benefit instead of a disability benefit. It's worth reviewing your annual Social Security statement around this time to confirm the conversion happened correctly and the amount matches what you expected. If you're married, this is also a good moment to revisit spousal and survivor benefit planning, since those rules apply the same way to converted retirement benefits as they do to any other retirement benefit. If you were also receiving spousal or dependent benefits. If family members were receiving benefits on your record while you were on SSDI, those generally continue through the conversion without a separate action needed, following the same rules as benefits paid on any retired worker's record. It's still worth confirming the amounts on your family's Social Security statements after the conversion, simply because paperwork errors, while uncommon, do happen, and catching one early is far easier than untangling it months later. So, as we wrap up, here's the real takeaway. If you're receiving Social Security disability insurance, reaching full retirement age isn't a disruption, it's a simple automatic shift. Your SSDI benefit converts into a retirement benefit. Your payment amount typically stays exactly the same. Your Medicare coverage continues uninterrupted, and the disability review process ends. In other words, the label changes, but your financial stability doesn't. Understanding this ahead of time means the paperwork won't catch you off guard, and you'll know exactly what's happening when Social Security starts using different terminology. Now here's your improved call to action. If you're approaching full retirement age while on SSDI, Take a few minutes this week to review your Social Security statement and make sure everything looks correct. That's all you need to do. No applications, no forms, no deadlines, just awareness. And if you're married, this is a good moment to revisit spousal and survivor benefit planning so you're fully prepared for the next chapter. Thanks for spending this time with me today. If this helped you feel more confident about the transition, feel free to join me for more videos like this. And remember, this shift isn't something to worry about. It's one of the smoothest parts of the Social Security system. I'll see you in the next one.